So over the weekend, we got the full Season 4 reveal for the God Goku, God Vegeta, and Pure Buu. Along with that, we got God Goku's details, which I did break down on the channel, I believe yesterday or the day before. Either way, that is already out. But we're going to be talking about people's reaction to the Season 4 reveals, because there's a bunch of things that people aren't really excited for. And I think that just leads to changes that I feel like they should be making or aiming to make that they aren't. And there's just really a lot to go into there. So we're going to start off with that. Then after, we're going to talk about character roles, which is another big discussion going on and another annoyance that a lot of people are having. So you may see God Goku as another DPS, God Vegeta as another tank, and Majin Buu is a pure, not a pure character, what am I saying? A technical character, which means that these characters look like they're going to be stuck to the same role. And that's not fun. So we'll get into that. But I see a bunch of comments like this from Bebop right here. Bebop is one of the bigger creators for Gekishin Squadra, at least when it first came out the first few months. But even then, Bebop says, I haven't played Gekishin Squadra for over a month. Seeing the new characters are cool, but I've been saying since season 2 that if they continue locking these characters to their respective role with no diversity, people would be upset. And no new real changes too. So I did quote this and talked about the issues I personally have with the season 4 update based on what we've seen so far. And again, if any of these are different, it just because they didn't tell us in the actual like the Squadra talk. I don't know why. It's really weird. Sometimes in the Squadra talk, there's just a bunch of things, especially when it comes to the balance changes, that they don't tell us. And it just leads to like, why? You know, like why is there not enough information in the Squadra talk? Like, they can make the Squadra talk 15 minutes, 20 minutes if they go through like, oh, here are the character balance changes. At least like confirm what's going to be changed for the characters and what else is going to change regarding like divine combo cards, because they tell us really mostly about like well, they would have told us, they told us a new boss last time, Gekishin. We didn't get that. They told us about updates to the sub rules, but it doesn't look like right now that there's actual, you know, new Gekishin rules map, which again, I hear some people say that, oh, they don't really introduce a new map in, you know, mobile games like this. I think that's fair, but also we need something new, man, in regards to how the gameplay flow goes. We could see a meta shift, but is it really going to change that much how we play the game at the end of the day? Which is mostly, oh, you go for boss at this time, you team fight for a boss, and then you get boss, or you just melt down boss, then you go for towers after. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of depth when it comes down to it. Again, no new bosses is very unfortunate. No new way to kind of like deal with a certain thing, I guess. No new divine combo cards at all, which again leads to less of a very much a lack of depth when it comes to gameplay or customization at all. Medical respawn at Mr. HP is still in the game. Two of the most annoying divine draws that they've ever introduced. Instead of getting rid of, let's say, again, they got rid of super cooldown reduction vanishing, except this could have just been adjusted. Enemy bomb sucks, yeah, but like realistically, we could have kept cloud cover. They could have gone could snurf this instead of completely getting rid of it, and then get rid of medical respawn and Mr. HP. Now, medical respawn is not as big of an issue because they nerfed it, but it's still like annoying to deal with. And Mr. HP is just like the worst thing ever. I don't know why. It's just stupid. Squeaky hammer all is like fine. Search trap, like people are saying like, oh, you know, they're making this into like is this a Mario Party game, or are they trying to like do something with this game? I don't know, but I mean, these two are kind of just silly. This super cooldown reduction too, that's a whole entire video. This is like a mistake. I don't know what their decision was behind this. I mean, I assume they know what they're doing, but oh my goodness, the fact that you can pair this probably with backstab potentially. Like I've been south posting right here, cooler with skill 2 cooldown and backstab, build up steel skin, it's over, no one is moving, and you just have like infinite skill 2s. Wrath with Bardock, his Bardock skill 2 where he draws everyone in, now he has half the cooldown on that potentially. Like, again, we need to see how it looks like really in game, but like I don't know. I don't know if it is a 50% cooldown reduction like it looks like it was for base Goku, then that is an issue for every character. It's theoretically like maybe a set time of cooldown reduction. So again, we'll see. But I think either way, that's definitely now one thing to keep in mind though, before we head into the whole character in run world kind of situation here. Numbers are as well for God Goku, like that'll really determine whether or not like he's actually like really good or just like a fine character. I assume that they're gonna pull it through with the numbers, but if they're not, then you know, like what could you do? Like we don't know what his cooldowns are, we don't know what his like actual damage is. It's possible that they shift the entire meta to fit around God Goku. Like we could definitely see something like that. Like maybe this super cooldown reduction skill too, just like how this was brought out, and it made like I feel like this was brought out because Kefla was existing. I don't know, but this right here maybe could be assigned for God Goku skill too, and it does a lot of damage potentially. So who knows? Then again, I finally want to talk about this. Keeping characters in one role is really dumb. It's really dumb. We can go down the replies, and I bet you every single reply is going to be, why are they the same role? Why are characters locked to each role? No one wanted a third tank Vegeta and a third DPS Goku. Super happy with the hero announcements. I'm hoping Goku isn't always damage and Vegeta always a tank, and Boo is always technical. Another tank Vegeta F this game. Role locking does suck. Have fun with your technical Kid Boo, by the way, which is so stupid. God Goku is a perfect technical character. How could you put Kid Boo in anything other than DPS? Like, if you're a fan of Kid Boo, if you're a Kid Boo fan, do you imagine Kid Boo being a character running around the map and, you know, hitting towers or supporting allies or just being like a little fly more so? No. Do you imagine Kid Boo going into battle and just like absolutely just like knocking people around the map and doing a lot of damage? Yes, that's Kid Boo, right? Kid Boo, pure evil Boo. The most, arguably just like the most dangerous character in the Majin Buu saga. Like, he's not the strongest character that appeared in the Majin Buu saga. He was not even the strongest Majin Buu. Some people would argue against that, but he is not even the strongest Buu. But he's the most dangerous one, fighting off of his instincts alone. And you made him a technical character. God Goku, who has things like the God Bind, he even has like a little bit of a heal factor in the DBS anime. Like, imagine a God Goku as a technical with a God Bind that seals like moves if you land it on an enemy. And I'm sure God Goku, like having a lot of mobility, would make a lot of sense. Vegeta here, like, he's the one who first fought Broly, and he feels very like damage orientated as well, honestly. I just like, I don't know. I don't know. I like Majin Buu. Even if Majin Buu was a tank character, I think that would be okay because he just regenerates as well. Like Majin Buu fits better as a tank than a technical character. Like easily. If that was me, I think I would have made God Goku technical. Then honestly, like God Vegeta should have been DPS or tank, and same with Kid Buu. Like I think you could switch back and forth between the two. Honestly, Kid Buu probably should be the damage roll character. I think him at the end of Celebration, Vegeta as a technical character. Like realistically, I think Kid Buu would fit more DPS than Vegeta, but like both of them could fit a DPS role at the same time. So like, again, I just think keeping these characters in that same role is just really, it's really silly. It's really, really silly. Realistically, we don't even need a tank this season. Like, if we're being completely honest, do we need a tank this season? No. I think we're fine with tanks. Like, we just got Bardock and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. It's terrorizing things. The last technical we got was Ultimate Gohan, so I think we did need a new technical. Though now by getting a new technical and a new tank, they're evened out, sure. But still, I don't know. I feel like we, I don't know. I guess we did need a new tank, but I just feel like another Vegeta tank character. It just sucks. It sucks. Because like if you're a Vegeta fan but you like to play DPS characters, you're just never gonna get the opportunity. If you're a Goku fan, like I like Goku a lot. I like many variations of Goku. I mean, who doesn't like Goku? Goku's awesome. But you're a technical role character or a tank role character. Majin Buu, especially like Buhan, could be technical. I could realistically see a Buhan technical because of the ghost, like Go Tanks. But like, what if Buhan was a tank character and his ghost worked very similar to what technical Go Tanks does, but he protects your allies by giving them like reduction, and then like maybe they explode on impact a little harder, and you can give enemies knockback or a slight stun potential. Like I don't know, maybe a stun would be too much, but you guys get the point. We can even take a look at the JP Twitter. And even the JP Twitter, like it said the same thing, and all the replies: Vegeta stuck tanking for life. You only tank with Vegeta. You probably remove the shedding from the normal version, sure. You want attacker Vegetas too. It's Kid Buu. I was talking about this with Bebop, but Bebop was saying Energy Bomb and Cloud Chit is gone, but they replaced it with something even more Mickey. No fixes to bots slash matchmaking. I can't talk. At this rate, it's gonna be, this is cool for a day. Time to put it back in the shelf. It's like Mario. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it's because I play this game more than like 95% of like the player base, honestly. But just let me know what you guys are thinking. Maybe the casual players are actually fine with this, and it's possible. But they're not doing anything for people who play the game a lot. I don't know. Hopefully. Actually, there's one more reply I want to bring up. There's a reply right here from Abe. I think it's just a good, like, general statement on how the game is right now. The game is very repetitive. They need to add more depth to this game if they ever want to maintain a player base. Like I said, they're pushing for the casual audiences so much. But then, in terms of the people who are actually sticking on the game, it gets worse and worse because it just gets so repetitive. And so a lot of these things you start to annoy, you start to realize what is annoying.